Seems to me that we have taken a perfect product and by our own actions have made it imperfect. Let's start with traffic fraud. We have reached crisis proportions. According to ComScore, 36% of traffic today is generated by machines, not humans. That's astonishing. And if you peel the onion one layer, you see that an overwhelming majority of suspect non-human traffic comes from small publishers, not ComScore 100 sites. The reason is simple. The ability to buy cheap bot traffic and arbitrage it via ad exchanges has created an enormous financial incentive for bad actors to engage in a deception that threatens the very integrity of our business. Here's how it works. A web or mobile publisher enters into a pay-per-click campaign with a vendor who promises to deliver meaningful traffic to the publisher's site at very low rates. However, the page views being generated for the publisher are being generated by bots, not humans. This is your simplest form of generating fraudulent traffic and impressions. But it can get much more sophisticated than that. You also have what's called invisible traffic. This is where a vendor can deliver an entire site via iframe or pixels on other sites that the user can never see but generates impressions. Another technique called ad stacking, in which multiple ads are placed in a single placement, but only the top ad is viewed. And the goal is not just to manufacture false impressions, but many of these same techniques can also manufacture fake clicks and fake view-through attribution. The accelerant to all of these behaviors is the arbitrage opportunity. It's been enabled by the advent of exchanges. This fraudulent traffic is easily monetized in a system that focuses less on traffic sources and more on ad performance. Don't get me wrong, the introduction of exchanges and programmatic advertising are tremendous breakthroughs in our business. But we also have a responsibility to deal with the unintended consequences. Now, are we the first medium to deal with fraud? Of course not. The history of print, for instance, is littered with examples of fraudulent circulation. But here's the thing. We're supposed to be the most transparent, open, addressable, and accountable medium in the world. We're too good for this. If you're an established publisher and you're blissfully unaware of all of your traffic sources, then I ask when you return home later this week, you sit down with your team to ensure that you're not buying suspect traffic. There's nothing more detrimental to our business than having an established publisher implicated in this mess. To the exchanges that play host to the inventory, I'd recommend that you establish listing standards. Just as the New York Stock Exchange has minimum listing standards for companies to sell shares, so should our exchanges. Not every publisher should be allowed to sell their inventory unless we can verify the quality and nature of their traffic. And to buyers, and this includes agencies, trading desks, retargeters, and buying platforms, I would say too many of you are willing to be defrauded. It's a dirty secret you're willing to keep because the performance looks great on paper. And you don't want to, you don't want your clients to throw the good out with the bad. I mean, I get that, but it's not right and will only cause long-term damage to trust and confidence in the medium.